Chicago football, we're going to introduce you to the prospects from the Chicago area, whether they went to college there or high school, and see if they're going to get drafted. Kevin Fishbain, Arkush here from the Combine. We got to meet some of these players today. And Arthur, a really interesting one, DeVaris Daniels, went to Vernon Hills High School, Notre Dame. Everyone should know the academic scandal that kicked him out of Notre Dame. He's in the draft, wide receiver, had a great junior year, but a lot of question marks as he gets ready for the draft, and you got a chance to talk to him.
I did. This is a big week for DeVaris. He admitted as much. NFL teams are going to want to know about some of the academic dishonesty stuff that led him to be suspended throughout his senior year. And everyone also knows that he is the son of former Bears defensive end Philip Daniels. So he said he's gotten some great advice this week, and he's hoping to bring some positivity back to the Daniels family. He thinks that his game is very well-rounded. He's going to hopefully run in the 4.4s, but he compared himself. He hopes to be a Reggie Wayne type, a complete receiver, a route runner, a crafty kind of guy. And like he said, he's got the size-speed combination, a really intriguing prospect.
Another local wide receiver who did some comparisons with Titus Davis from Central Michigan. He went to Wheaton Warrenville South, and Arthur, he told us he didn't play his first 3 years at Wheaton Warrenville South. Then as a senior, he was the star of a state championship team, broke records at Central Michigan, and compared himself to Antonio Brown, another Central Michigan Chippewa. Staying on the offensive side of the ball, Tevin Coleman might be the highest player drafted from the Chicago area. He went to Oak Forest High School. He's battling injury, though, so he's not going to work out at the Combine.
Yeah, that's right. And he was a little bummed to have to admit that a toe injury that he actually suffered midway through the season, and he fought through and obviously still put up huge numbers, 2,000 yards in Indiana, was going to prohibit him from doing anything but the bench press this week. But he said, don't worry, come his April 16th pro day, he plans to impress with his speed. Compared himself to a DeMarco Murray type, a fast kid, but also a guy who can put his foot in the ground and find the cutback lane. So a really intriguing prospect and one of many really exciting running backs in this class.
You know, one of the fun things about talking to the kids from the Chicago area is always asking them about Bears they looked up to. I had 3 different guys tell me, well, I started as a linebacker because of Brian Urlacher, and even guys on the offensive side of the ball. 2 other offensive linemen to keep an eye on, Lakin Tomlinson from Lane Tech. If you stay at chicagofootball.com, you can see his draft diary. He's a 2nd or 3rd round guard. And then Andy Gallick, a center out of Boston College, a lot of career starts, and he told us that he looked up to Roberto Garza and Olin Kreutz as he was growing up playing the center position. A couple pretty good players, and all these guys would love to play for the hometown Bears. For all the best coverage of anybody connected to Chicago heading to this draft, secure chicagofootball.com.